Hello everyone and welcome back to this new video. Today we're doing something very special. We are testing out the F2 cars, and as you can see we are currently spectating. We are just going to do some open lobby F2 2020 cars. Here you can see a Colin driving, and without further ado, let's head to the grid and ground Jujo his car. Rev up, release the clutch, and let's see what we can do as the car ahead of us has a very slow start in the rain. Oh, there's actually an MP which hasn't gotten away. We hit the car who started ahead of us when we got a lot of oversteer there. We can see a lot of debris flying into turn 1. The guy ahead of us is lagging, and there goes another MP into the wall. Two cars there on the right. It's a very chaotic start, and oh my god, we almost go off as we don't have traction control, of course. That was a very busy start. The guy behind us has a 2-second time penalty. And there goes another car into the wall, and two cars ahead of us hit. Oh my god, and now we have damage. I think it's on simulation because that was a very minimal hit. We got quite a lot of damage from that, so we now have lost an end plate, which is stuck in our suspension. We now get overtaken by a Carlin. Let's see if we can get him back. To brake really late. There's a lot of chaos going on ahead of us in the rain. People aren't really controlling it. We have to give that position back because of the flag, so we lifted there off the corner. And let's now see what we can do for the middle sector. And there are two cars again touch. Can we squeeze past? We luckily don't get damage. And there goes the Carlin, almost spins right. He actually managed to save that. That was quite nice of him. And now here the Trident or the Garus, I don't know which car it is. Oh, and he just hits us. We get a lot of oversteer, but we do win. Oh, and he's just putting us into the wall. Thank you very much for that. Don't know if you recognize me, probably not that big of a YouTuber. But yeah, and then we get a 2-second time penalty. Fuck off, game. But now heading into lap 2 then, a lot of cars into the pit, so we make up a few positions back after that horrible incident. Overtaken into turn 3 here then. We try to outbraking. Will he make the corner? We actually have a lockup. He can do the switchback on us. But he has a lot of oversteer, and so do we, and we almost crash into him. Oh my god, oh, and another piece of oversteer. Damn. If you want to learn how to drift, take an F2 2020 car, put it in the rain, and damn, that was very intense, but we managed to get out. We actually got the position back on him, so our mission has succeeded. Now ahead there you can see two other cars battling, so let's try to see if we can maybe catch them. Oh, there's actually a car stuck on the middle of the road. Ghosting is off. So you could actually see our front wing wobble there. But we luckily don't have damage from that, I don't think. No, we don't. Oh, we brake way later than the car ahead of us. He could have broke so much later there. But now we have even more wing damage in this 5-lap race. And yeah, we have way too much fuel, but everybody has that. Oh my god, and we have so much oversteer there. We managed to keep the car going in a straight line, but that definitely wasn't good as we lost a lot of time there, 3 seconds. So that isn't good for our race, but nevertheless it ain't over yet. We maybe can still score 1 point if we can overtake the guy ahead of us. We also have the 2-second penalty, which we shouldn't forget. And we spun out, so yeah, that is great. And as we are coming through the final corner now, not much happened after the spin. We just had a big gap behind and a big gap in front. So let's now head to the sprint race, and hopefully we will get a better result there. Here we are then on the grid for the second race, the sprint race. Only 3 laps this time. We start from P12 as we finish there on the last race. Only the top 8 is of course reverse grid, and the number 13 now gets a brilliant start, and into turn 1 there's already lots of chaos. We get pushed in the back, and luckily we don't have damage, but there's still a lot of chaos. And again we get pushed by the same guy into the wall. What is his problem with me? Oh my god, and there's a big crash behind. Oh my god, but yeah, really annoying that same guy again hit me. So yeah, now we have damage and we can't compete again in the F2 race, so that's really annoying. Still a lot of fighting and action going on, so that's really good. And oh my god, there's just so much chaos everywhere, and we actually hit our teammate very softly, so no harm done there. But we still have a big chunk of damage on the left side of our front wing, and oh my god, the car of Callum Islet is actually weaving all over the place. And yeah, let's see what we can do as through that section. Lots of concentration is required with damage, of course, and still battling with all these cars. Going in the slipstream. Maybe we can overtake him here. Yeah, we brake way later. But the damage isn't too bad, actually. We will, of course, be slower. And yeah, now I can feel the understeer. But it isn't as bad as a red front wing is with an F1 car, so that's good to know. So braking really late, and then a big crash ahead of us. Yeah, try to avoid that, but it didn't work out. So now we lost even more positions than before the corner. Yeah, you would think cars ahead of you crash, you gain positions, but actually no. And he tries to sweep across us. That's not very nice of him. Oh, and that Prima brakes so early, so that won't work. And now he turns in on us. I think it's actually the same Prima we broke early. Oh no, wait, he spun out on the start-finish straight, so we didn't get damage from him. Almost did in the previous race, but luckily not really. Now he tries to get back at us, as we of course still have the damage, and you can see on his end plate that he doesn't have any. So that's really good for him. DRS enabled for the last lap of the race then. Yeah, we lost a lot of time because of our damage, but we can still make up a lot of time on these cars ahead. Now with DRS then, and there's a caution ahead of us. Oh, he tries to... Why did he try to defend that? I came from so far back and I still managed to do the overtake. Then you're just not quick enough, mate. I actually think he's a ghost because you can see the red cross there. Wouldn't have a different explanation for that, as this pace really isn't good for me. And here we come then over the finish line in P12. Of course, really screwed up by that one guy in the beginning who just keeps targeting me. I don't know if I'm recognized, but if that is you, just fuck off, honestly, mate. Nobody likes you. And as we're now getting ready then for the feature race at the Bahrain short track, we actually got an anti-stall. Yeah, I don't know what happened actually to the start finish grid, but there are no lights. Yeah, the whole thingy is cleared. Oh my god, this whole lobby is glitched, or this whole track is glitched or something, and we got hit in the rear. And so much chaos is happening around us, these F2 races. I mean, you gotta love them. Let me know if you want to see more of this, because this is really awesome. And oh, we get a hit in the rear again, and now we get damage. Somebody retired from the session, but actually, with all that chaos, that was quite a good start, although we have damage. Jeff says there, oh no. And we got fully crushed out there as we went 3 wide on the straight. Oh, and there's a car spinning around us, or there's cars ahead of us spinning around. So we just managed to avoid that. And these F2 pit stops of course take longer than the F1. So now we are in the lead of the pit gang, let's just call it that, P8. So yeah, 15.4 second pit stop, and let's see now what we can do for the rest. And now we are getting overtaken into turn 13 after the bad exit, or actually on this track it probably won't be turn 13. Here at the point where the drivers rejoin the track at the Sakir layout. We do not want to force him wide, but we actually do, but we didn't force him that wide. That was his own mistake, and now the Univirtuosi is all over our back. So let's go defensive into the last corner, as we definitely are missing some boards and yeah, advertising. So now focusing on the racing again, then side by side going here. Let's just have a better look at that. We're going the same speed, but I have set up my car for Belgium, so my top speed should be higher than the normal Bahrain layout, because yeah, you have way less corners. And let's just take the short route through turn 2. That wasn't the best one, and now we are getting overtaken by Tolman again. And the low down for setup. Oh, we actually go purple through sector 3, so that's really awesome. We don't have seventh gear, no we don't, so let's just try and brake, and I broke at my F1 point once again for the second time this race now. So yeah, let's just cut the track once again, let him pass, because otherwise we get a penalty. Now we have grass on our tires. He now overshoots the short layout corner. So let's see what we can do then. Yeah, now in the slipstream with the DRS once again behind Tolman. This is kind of a repeat race starting to feel like. We go down the inside, but yeah, once again braking at our F1 point. Sorry if the commentary is lacking. I'm trying to concentrate because otherwise that happens. And I was saying this felt like a repeat race earlier. Now once again in the slipstream and the DRS behind Tolman. Let's try to brake a little bit earlier than the previous times. Of course, without the brake boards it's really hard to judge that. Get a better exit than him as he overshoots the corner, but we have a little bit of oversteer on the exit. We now get DRS, so this is really a last lap lunge on the BWT HWA race lap car. I think that is our race over, and we catch the inside curb. Something you shouldn't do in this game right there. Our car luckily is still alive. So this was the F2 2020 special video then for you guys. Let me know if you want to see more, because I certainly did enjoy all this chaos. Yeah, hit the like, subscribe, you know the drill, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.